this fight before it even began. Death in reverse!
Attacked in reverse, boy. Boom. Hey guys, what's up? Y'all ready to see the title of the video? This is a request. Let's get it. Boom. So this is Goku. I don't even know who Goku Black is, but let's see this death battle.
Goku Black, the body-stealing arbiter of divine
hair?
justice.
And the Reverse Flash, DC's psychopathic speedster fanboy.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
But I'd say the sincerest form of flattery is not trying to kill your superhero husbando. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
the Flash TV series is pretty cool,
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Death battle time. Let's get it.
What consumes the thoughts of a god? What do immortals dream of with all the time in the world? In Zamasu's case, his one goal was divine justice.
Yeah, this guy's got major Final Fantasy big bad.
I don't even know who that is. Like I say,
As the assistant to Universe 10 Supreme Kai, Zamasu prized, above all else, cosmic order and natural beauty.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you know I can burp and fart at the same time? Here, let me try.
Seriously?
Unsurprisingly, Zamasu despised the inherently chaotic nature of mortals, being seemingly unwilling to lift themselves out of their own cycle of violence and stupidity, like some people I know.
Yeah, I know those people too. His heart was clouded. Until the day he met Son Goku.
With God Ki, Goku could match blows.
But he got red eyes now?
Beerus. Their clash nearly destroyed the entirety of Universe 7, a cosmological structure at least 9 times larger than our own universe. At most, it could even be as large as 13 times greater than ours. Side note, it's worth mentioning that when two gods of destruction fought, they were capable of casually destroying 2 of these universes.
And since the shockwaves from their traveled across Universe 7 in seconds, they'd have to be hitting way faster than light.
Goku was tapping into his Super Saiyan God form for this, though clearly not at its full strength. While the exact multiplier for Super Saiyan Blue is unknown, Toriyama himself has directly
Super Saiyan Blue? See, I don't even know
Super
that.
Saiyan form.
And don't forget, Goku trained with Whis and fought in the tournament with Universe 6 before Zamasu caught up with him. So by that time, he was way stronger.
Here was a mortal with the powers of gods beyond even Zamasu's abilities. Someone who
Zamasu? I don't even know who that is.
So Sammy did what anyone would do in that situation. Kill his master to become the Supreme Kai, wish on the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku, and kill every single mortal in the universe.
And thus the deity Zamasu became Goku Black.
Goku Black.
Goku Black? You couldn't be more creative.
No, you might be wondering.
That's what I'm saying, like,
just
Goku
wish
Black?
all the mortals dead, but that wouldn't be as fun, would it? Black's got all of Goku's strength and powers, but wielded by a genocidal maniac instead of that lovable goober of a monkey man.
And in keeping with Goku's Saiyan heritage and godly ki, Black can easily achieve the form of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
But with a champagneful twist.
Super Saiyan Rose.
Rose? What is he, a suburban white mom? Watch out before he unlocks Super Saiyan Live, Laugh, Love! He stole Goku's techniques too, like the instant transmission, where he focuses on a person's key signature to teleport to their location. He's even got the Black Kamehameha, which is Kamehameha, but pink.
What?
And with a Saiyan body, he gets stronger and stronger every time he almost dies. He just becomes harder and harder to kill.
Which really sucks for the rest of the universe, because Black is kind of like if Goku just snapped one day and put his powers to their full murderous potential.
Like the God Split Cut, where he surrounds his hands with a keyblade to slice you to ribbons. He used this very technique to, kill Goku's family.
He can even extend this Keyblade into a huge curved one called the Azure Dragon Sword, which, along with his Kamehameha, confirms my suspicions that Goku is colorblind.
Actually, Black's Azure Dragon Sword is named after a legendary weapon wielded by one of Earth's greatest warriors, the Desert Bandit Yamcha. Wait, what?
And he can make the sight and slice open space-time itself to create a bunch of shadow clones. Black, not Crater Boy over here, but his most dastardly weapon isn't a key technique at all. It's the time ring he got from his dead master.
This ring allowed Black to travel through time and even escape into Future Trunks' alternate timeline, where he had free reign over the entire universe.
And let him team up with his best bud, himself. Too bad Goku and company showed up to spoil the fun. But
he said himself.
Isn't Zamasu in Goku's body? How are there two Gokus? There's
That's what I was
only
about to
one
say.
Goku in the
I was getting
multiverse,
confused.
right?
Like, how is there two
Goku
Gokus?
met
Like,
Black before he met Zamasu, which means Black existed before Zamasu came up with the idea. And then they killed Zamasu before he could do it anyway, but Goku Black was still around? What the hell is going on?
but seriously, but
classic grandfather's
what the
paradox.
heck is going
The
on,
thing
bro?
is, Black's time ring prevents him from being affected by alterations to his own personal timeline. So, killing him in the past doesn't change his future, and vice versa. He's almost impossible to kill because even if you do it at one point in time, he still exists at another point.
Another point in time.
And another. And another.
Wow.
And another.
Oh God, I hate time travel.
But
Black
that
has
time
crush
travel
Saiyans
stuff.
like Goku, Vegeta,
Like
and
melt your
Trunks.
brains,
Hell,
right?
even Vegito couldn't beat him. He even merged with the universe to become one with everything. Like I said, major Final Fantasy villain vibes here.
It took Zen, the Omni-King, the most powerful being in all of creation, to step in and erase that entire timeline just to stop Black's rampage.
Oh my
How
goodness, this
ironic.
whole
Zamasu's
timeline,
higher power was the
multiverse
eradication
thing.
of all mortal life in the universe, and he stole the strongest mortal's body to do it.
Yeah.
But in the end, he was always doomed to fail. His quest for power meant nothing against a being that would always be stronger, no matter what he did.
But he look like he doing the spirit bomb
The
right there.
universe ended up being destroyed anyway. It's like one big cosmic joke with no one left to laugh.
Boy, Vegeta just get
You've
kicked
been running
across.
around making messes for too long, and now I'm going to choke the life from
He
you.
got the voice and
I
everything.
can't wait to watch you die.
All right, let's see what Reverse Flash
the
got.
Flash
Let's get it.
is one of the greatest heroes in history, an inspiration to many across time and
Anyway,
space. And
I don't know
there's
who's
no better
gonna win,
example
but
than
sound
his
like that
number one
black
fan from the
guy
25th century, Eobard Thawne.
All right, Wiz, we've
Bar
tackled
Thawne.
a lot of stupid names for things in our years here at Death Battle, but I'm confident that Eobard is the dumbest f***ing first name I've ever heard in my life. Eobard was completely
Eobard.
obsessed with the Flash and dedicated his whole life to studying the Speed Force like a total nerd. Good luck to him, because there's no way he's figuring that shit out.
But Thawne's life irrevocably changed the day he discovered a time capsule from the 21st century. By some strange coincidence, it just so happened to contain Barry's costume. By experimenting on it, Thawne managed to replicate the Flash's powers, turning himself into a mirror of his idol.
And you can bet he totally crapped himself when Barry Senpai showed up in the future and took him under his wing. It was a dream come true.
Until Barry realized that Thawne had fabricated crimes in order to show up and save the day. Disgraced, Thawne promised to better himself before traveling to the past to prove his worth to his hero, to prove that their bond was special.
That's when Thawne found out that Barry
True, that
already
they
had a
bombed
best
special.
friend and a family and a life. Without him, he didn't matter. He wasn't special. He was just a nobody.
Really?
Barry
That's
tossed
the
out in
story?
trash and forgot about, like my Tinder dates do to me.
If only. When Thawne visited the Flash Museum in Barry's time, he discovered the secret identity to Flash's greatest enemy that in his future had been lost to time.
So he
The
died
one
in
Barry
it.
was fated to kill in battle. Eobard Thawne. Wait a minute.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? The shock drove Thawne mad. If he couldn't be Flash's best friend, he'd be his greatest enemy. And I guess also ensure his own future death.
He would
He's 5'11".
future to terrorize the Flash family in the past. Revenge in reverse. He'd become the Reverse Flash.
Reverse
Professor of the
Flash.
Flash
We're really
Museum.
setting the world on fire with these names today, huh, Wiz?
Thawne draws his powers from the negative Speed Force, which he generates with every step he takes, just like Barry does.
I'm
with
telling you,
regular
but
Speed Force.
isn't it
The
so
negative
corny?
Speed Force gives Thawne access to many of the Flash's powers, including his mind-bending super speed, enough to travel all across time and space in days. He can keep up with and surpass other speedsters like Barry and Wally.
Who once ran fast enough to cross the universe faster than two gods
Wow.
who could teleport. Wally even beat himself in a race, and Barry admitted Thawne was still faster than that. Wait just a second, he beat himself? That doesn't even make sense.
But unlike
wonder if
Barry
he's
and
faster
Wally,
than
Thawne
Superman.
applies his powers more
Reverse Flash.
catastrophically, using them to their full potential without any care for collateral. Take, for instance, his ability to vibrate himself through solid objects.
Objects like, say, vital organs. And if he did, he'd scramble their molecules, causing instant death. Thawne did just that to Barry's wife, Iris. And Barry did not appreciate it.
Thawne's vibrations are so powerful, he can even produce a counterforce that can reverse the destruction of the entire universe.
Pretty crazy sounding, but even
I wouldn't appreciate that
like
either, but
Jenny Ognats can do the same kind of thing. And when Barry and Wally raced each other, they were tearing up the entire multiverse.
Thawne can create shockwaves with a snap, phase into your body and possess you, and even speak at such high speeds that you'll hear his words as though they were your own thoughts. And instead of stealing your speed like other Flashes, he can steal your time.
Yeah, Thawne can yoink decades from your life
That
and
is
age
crazy,
you 80
man.
years in just a few seconds. Kinda sounds like your sex life, huh, Wiz?
But Thawne's greatest ability is his unmatched skill at time travel. And he
What?
uses this expertise to be as petty and cruel as humanly possible.
Thawne wasn't a dummy. He knew that if he went back in time to kill Barry before he got his
That's not
powers,
sexy.
he'd erase himself from the time stream too. So instead, he'd just make Barry's life suck as hard as he could, push him down some stairs, retcon his best friend from history, kill his mom. He even told Barry he'd go back in time and adopt him as his own son. Dude, what the fuck?
That's another big difference between Thawne and Barry. Whereas Barry only went back in time to save his mother's life, Thawne often went back in time
what the hell is
to
this
fix
dude
his
on, man?
mediocre life. He killed his more successful younger brother,
That's
his
it?
career rival at the Flash Museum, and every single boyfriend his crush had until there was no one left but him.
And when she still rejected him, he went back in time again and made her an invalid for the rest of her life. Jesus Christ! This
Wow.
guy's a monster. But wait, Wiz, that's impossible. Grandpappy Paradox or whatever. If he went back in time to kill someone, they'd be dead in the future.
This dude is pure evil, boy.
Which means he'd never know
The
them and want
hell?
to go back in time in the first place, right?
Wiz, maybe time is a construct with no legitimate unit of measurement other than the meager attempts
I
man
see.
made to understand the incomprehensible
Like the
world
whole
around
time
him.
travel thing.
Well, actually, Thawne was just
I'm just
inside the time
pretending.
stream when Barry initiated Flashpoint, which rewrote the universe while Thawne was technically disconnected from it. So, Thawne essentially broke. Literally, figuratively, mentally,
What do you look like he
physically,
losing his mind over that jet?
Or maybe he just hated Barry so much it defied the laws of time itself.
That dude is crazy,
More
man.
specifically, he became a living paradox, a being
dude is
without a
cray-cray.
past or future, literally without continuity. Not only did this mean he'd be unaffected by changes to his past, it made him effectively immortal.
Stabbed in the chest by evil Batman.
Mother
Vaporized
said.
by Iris in some sweet, sweet payback. Or getting Dr. Manhattaned by the big blue god dong himself. Thawne was always reborn, unable to stay dead.
But more than anything, it made him immune from consequences.
Unlike Barry, whose changes to time could destroy all of reality, Thawne could do whatever he wanted. He was impossible to stop with no reason to hold back.
He's survived a hit from Barry while he had the entire Speed Force absorbed into him, and even Wally's infinite mass punch, which has the mass of a white dwarf star. A white dwarf is essentially the remains of a star's ultra-dense core, which has a mass of over 2 octillion tons.
And he took one of those to the noggin and just took a nap. Man, he
White
must
dwarf
really hate
star.
Barry if a sun to the face can't take him down.
But he doesn't hate Barry. All of his schemes, all of his machinations, all of his insane timeline-shattering
What?
all of it was because it was the only way he could think of to spend time with his hero.
That's really sad.
His costume says it all. He never intended to be the Reverse Flash. He wanted to be the Kid Flash. All Thawne ever really desired
dude?
was to be by
But you
Barry's
killing
side.
people.
In the end, though, goody little Two Shoes Barry forgave him and then vibrated away his living paradox powers, erasing him from existence.
Though not entirely.
Wow, baby.
Barry didn't kill
That dude is
Thawne.
obsessed,
He
King.
reset his timeline, removing the one thing driving his hatred, his relationship with Barry. Without that, Thawne was a normal, happy Flash fan once again.
It's Comics Wiz, he'll be back. And when he does, there'll be no running. He'll always be faster. He'll always catch you. And time is always on his side.
Still think you can take me? Even death can't catch me.
All
On
right,
his-
Mega
on his
Buttons
side,
are set.
buddy.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, let me tell you how to reverse things in the bedroom in
Death
a flash
battle,
with
10
Blue Chew.
years.
Alright, let's see.
Sponsored by Blue Chew.
If I've learned anything from
Goku
years of
block,
hosting a show
or is
while
it
having
reverse
very few
flash?
actual skills, it's that confidence
Hey, I
can
ain't
take
like
you far
reverse
in
flash
life.
sound.
That's why Blue Chew delivers the same active
Like,
ingredients as
even doing his
Viagra and
thing, boy.
Cialis in chewable tablet form right to your door.
Yep, and did we mention you can get Blue Chew's tablets at a fraction of the cost of those other guys?
Getting ready to go is simple. Just sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days.
Plus, it's all done online, which means no more awkward conversations with your doctor or waiting in line at the pharmacy.
And you can take Blue Chew anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever.
So if
Shooting
you
my
can
head
benefit
in
from
there,
extra confidence
flip
when
that.
it's time to perform, Blue Chew.
And you can take Blue Chew anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever.
So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help.
And we've got a special deal for you. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code BATTLE at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping.
That's
Y'all go and
BlueChew.com,
support.
promo code BATTLE to receive your
y'all
first
in,
month
you know,
free.
Visit
They all need it.
BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. Thanks for sponsoring the show, Blue Chew.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Let's get it. Death battle, baby. Alright.
It was me, Barry. I was the one who...
Still got his shoes, right? Gonna flick King Kong, gonna reach, baby. Goku block.
More
That's how this base open up a portal?
sinners, prepare for divine justice!
This dude don't care, right? You afraid the coffee mug?
Excuse me, sir. I'm in need of your services.
What the hell, hey, bitch? Bro, what he did, I could've do it for then. This dude has a freaking huge shield, bro.
And kill and face your judgment, mortal!
Okay. Speed. Sword. Bitch.
What do you think of this color? Is it not beautiful?
Bitch.
Say, what do you think of this color? Is it not beautiful?
Auto flip. You missed that.
Incoming genius! I'll end this fight before it even began. Death in reverse!
Attacked in reverse, boy.
Magnificent!
What the heck? So this dude's the Grim Reaper now?
Mortals, sinners, prepare
Oh, he
for divine...
What the heck?
Why aren't you dead?
Okay, but they know he's punch it out. But it's crazy, man. Bro, they're gonna beat this up and wherever it is.
To stand atop all things and look down upon creation itself. That is the work of a god! To a living paradox!
Striking him right up. Oh my god.
How truly foolish.
Oh, he got the ring.
Sorry, was that important?
Bitch! Dumb, bro. Oh! Dead. And he tossed ya.
How fun.
Reverse Reverse Flash.
We've sent enough people to that sun. We really should have a timeshare.
What I can say?
This was a fairly tricky
bro.
matchup to figure out,
Tricky,
least of all for their incredible levels of power.
Black could destroy a universe like ours at least 660 times over. I mean, a punch at least as big as a star is really
that is
badass.
crazy,
That's
bro.
in another
That
league.
is
However, there was a lot more to come than just
crazy,
how
man.
many
That was
stars
a
or
good match,
universes they could blow up. At their peak, both Goku Black and Reverse Flash were so impressive they were removed
They are
from
really
time
impressive.
itself, becoming living paradoxes, making any attempt to kill either of them meaningless.
Stupid time travel.
It's difficult to determine who would figure out a counter to this temporal invincibility first, but it would most likely rely on a combination of speed and smarts.
As far as speed goes, it's no surprise Thawne definitely had the edge. Yeah, Black's attacks could reach speeds quintillions of times faster than light.
Hey, this was good.
Thawne is a
man.
player.
Even early in his career as a member of the Flash family, Wally West could reach speeds that were impossible to comprehend and calculate. There are numerous examples of this for multiple iterations of the Flash, many of whom Thawne was clearly equal to.
Plus, he's kind of an expert when it comes to timey-wimey bullshit.
And he could likely overpower Black and destroy said time ring too.
Wow.
After all, Thawne once generated enough energy to counter the destruction of the entire DC universe, which is stated in comics to be at least 100 trillion light years in diameter. That's over 1 billion times larger than our own universe, and over 70 million times larger than Dragon Ball's Universe 7.
It's sort of impossible to lock down the exact limits of Goku Black's upper strength without getting into lots of assumptions and guesswork. He's obviously stronger than Goku was when he clashed with Beerus, but even being super generous with training and power boosts and multipliers, the gap here is way too wide to be able to just assume Goku Black could match this level of power. The DC universe is just too big. And remember, Barry and Wally's race
I wonder how you figure out the
the
ring.
entire DC multiverse.
It's also important to stress that Goku Black is not Goku.
Yeah,
Goku's
I was trying to
drive and
figure
will
out,
power
okay.
can push through even the most absurd limits to potentially match higher levels of power. Zamasu took Goku's body because he's more than willing to take shortcuts. It's an entirely different mindset.
Yeah, and once he took care of that time ring, Reverse Flash had
really
a lot
gotta
more
watch that
options
stuff,
than
man.
just overpowering
Yeah.
Black. With that super speed, he could pretty easily scramble Black's insides or
Boy,
engine to
that-
death with a
that
time.
was crazy,
Zamasu may have been a
man.
deity even without the time ring, but Goku's body is mortal with a limited range of age. Might have really screwed yourself with that one, huh, Zam Zam?
Goku Black was a nightmarish foe, but Thawne's experience with time travel, ridiculous levels of hacks, and frankly impossible speed gave him the means to take the win.
This fight was definitely not sunderwhelming.
The winner is the Reverse Flash.
Good job, Reverse Flash. It's good, man. This is really, really dope,
Hope you guys
man.
enjoyed that episode
I
of Death
enjoyed
Battle.
it, bro. I
If you're looking for
enjoyed
something
it.
else to
That's all.
watch, Season 2 of Last Laugh is
enjoyed it.
available right now on Rooster Teeth. It's a show all about contestants trying to make each other laugh, but everyone trying their hardest not to. If you laugh, you're out. Watch the first episode right now by clicking the video on the side.
Yo, that was good, bro. That was really, really good. I liked it. Like I said, I didn't even know who Goku Black was. I actually thought it was Goku, you know what I mean, doing his thing, man. I was like, Goku Black. But, wow, that was really good. But Reverse Flash? That was good. That was really good. I thought they would have been fighting forever, man. It's like, okay, I don't think both of these dudes are going to die, but, you know. Thinking about that part. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and let me know if you guys have any more requests in the comment section down below. Right? This is really, really good. Boom. On to the next one, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.